Hi Capricorn, how are you doing? So this is going to be a reading from the 22nd to the 28th of November, and we're looking at some of the energies that are going on. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. Some weeks it will resonate more than others, and I also find that for myself too. Also check out your rising sign as well, because I find that's very accurate too. So let's get some messages for Capricorn. Capricorn risings are shining right now, having a glow up moment. Okay, Two of Swords with Queen of Pentacles in reverse. With Queen of Cups and Ten of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. Woo. Four of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords with Three of Pentacles. Okay. We have a few more cards than we normally do, but that is fine. Okay, I'm just going to pull an astrological dice, and this is going to be for the signs in your big three that are the most important and resonant for this reading. So if you have a Capricorn sun, but you have a Pisces rising, for example, then this is going to be more resonant to you guys. Also, this can be for people as well. So if you've got a guy or a girlie or a friend or whatever who is a Pisces, then that's going to count too. It's got Scorpio. Got Aries. And a Sagittarius. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, bit of fire and a bit of water there. Bit of clash. Okay, so in the past you've sort of had an issue, maybe even a breakup or an ending to a situationship that has left you feeling, I don't want to say less dignified, but caught you off guard perhaps. You didn't act your best self, should we say. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse with Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, some kind of movement or journey with somebody was just sort of stunted, and then there was finality to it. Three of Swords is like a heartbreak. Knight of Wands in reverse is like this journey into the unknown is stunted. Perhaps you knew this was going to come to an end, and you know, you maybe acted out a little bit with it. I think also you may have felt you've lost parts of yourself in this kind of journey. You have left yourself. I always say it, you have left yourself, and you know, there's been a little bit of a heartbreak there, as you can see here. But we do have a little bit of like a tide is turning kind of energy here. We've got Two of Swords, Queen of Cups with Ten of Wands. And the reason I say that is because Ten of Wands is, to me, is like a problem solved, okay? This is a conclusion, you know, this is kind of some closure, if anything. We've got, you know, Two of Swords, which is balance and harmony, and then Queen of Cups, which is very friendly and warm, and so mixed together, it's like kind of an olive branch type of energy. Ten of Wands, again, this is solving a problem. For you, you know, for you guys, the reason I say closure is because I find Ten of Wands is sort of like watching the snake die and sort of moving on a little bit, you know. Of course, I know some of you will be like, I don't want to move on, but you know, there is some energy here that's like, you sort of, it's good for you. You sort of need to just, even if you don't move on completely, just park it for a little bit and stop thinking about it, because I think it's going to do you good. I'll talk about why in a minute. But I really see like Two of Swords as well as like coming into kind of like harmony. I sense as well with this, it's like trying to find communication with you two that's like equal. So it's not just like I feel like I'm giving and you know, you're not giving me much back. You're sort of like a vampire. You're energetically draining me. But also trying to see it from a compassionate view is that I really want to grow this kind of relationship with you. I want to keep things intact. So even though we've had some, you know, heartbreak in the past, I do sense that you guys want to, you know, you don't want to sever ties completely, even if that means like, I don't want to be a very bitter person when it comes to this. I don't want to, I don't want anything to do with them, maybe, but also at the same time, I don't want to, you know, feel angry about it and be that kind of person that's always slagging off their ex and that kind of thing. That's the energy that I get there. I'm going to pull a love card as well, because it's might compound what's going on. New love in reverse. So this is somebody that you've definitely had an experience with before. Yeah, this is like, it's just, that makes me think it's still hanging on. There's still like energy here that hasn't really been solved. No closure, you know, that's what I get from that card. No closure, you know. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, you got to put yourself first, guys. We can really lose ourselves when we try to put so much energy on somebody else. And like I said, I think this is definitely somebody you've had experience with before, and it's, you know, perhaps gone south a little bit. It happens. It happens. But we do have two interesting cards. We have Four of Cups in reverse with Three of Pentacles. I like Three of Pentacles a lot. I really like this card. This is just like a nice blissful card. It's becoming, it always makes me think of every master was once a disaster. This experience is going to help you grow, and you're going to find a little bit of wisdom this week. I think you're going to be like, I think I might know how to proceed now. Four of Cups in reverse as well. This is kind of sort of, to me, full steam ahead, you know. This is like, I am not going to wallow in my self-pity anymore. I'm not going to walk forever to you. It's not going to happen anymore. Because normally in upright, this always gives me sort of like, I'm going to keep walking until I see your face, and if I drop down dead, so be it type of energy. You know, it's very tired. But I have this in reverse with Three of Pentacles. I always see this as like, we're really starting to be our own bosses, you know, we're mastering our thoughts, we're mastering things. So this situation that's happened in the past that, you know, has perhaps caused you some kind of issues, I think you're going to be focusing more on yourself now. And again, love yourself first, Three of Pentacles. This could be you starting projects that take your mind off the situation. I know from my own personal experience, when you're really going through it, sometimes simple things that just give you a bit of excitement, you know, it could be, I don't know, working on writing a book, for example, painting, going out with friends, something that just keeps your mind off of it. Even it's like, I'm going to plan for Christmas and Thanksgiving if you celebrate that, and just have some kind of something to keep me going where I don't have to think about this person all the time. It doesn't really permeate my thoughts consistently. I think the overall energy for this kind of deck is love yourself first. You know, try and find some sense of harmony in the situation. And, you know, I've had situations before as well where I didn't get any closure and I had to give myself that closure. And, you know, that made me see the person in a new light. And they didn't deserve for me to see them in a positive light. But I felt that indifference and that kind of non-negative energy, because I don't want to say it's positive, but it's not negative either. So that's why I'm saying it's non-negative. Made me feel better about the situation, and it did not feel like I was saying I hate the guy consistently. I was just like, I don't really care what he's doing. I don't want to see him. I don't want to think about him. I don't care anymore, you know. I've closed the door as well, you know what I mean. Sometimes they close the door on you, and then all you can do is say, okay, I'm gonna go home then. I'm gonna go to bed then, rather than banging on the door and being like, you open that goddamn door now. It's kind of like accepting what is. So that's the kind of energy that I get, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it perhaps helped, and also that it resonates with you guys. I always find it fun as well for you guys to, you know, some bits may resonate and then you can be like, actually, it's more like this, and that's also fine too. But please come back next week for the next reading, and I hope you enjoyed it and have a great week. Bye, guys.